In a world searching for unity, peace, and understanding, conversations still have the power to heal nations. Welcome to the Sit Down with Georgy Podcast. My name is Georgy. Today, we sit with the highly respected leader, a voice of diplomacy and a representation of Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. This is more than a conversation, it's more than an interview, but rather we're going to go in depth of how the world can be a better place to live in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Deputy Head of Mission, Mr. Mohamed Baswari Zala. I'm grateful to have you here.
Pleasure being here.
And with him, we're going to talk about many things. We've had many questions as living in foreign countries. I think we're going to talk briefly about those questions that we've been having as well. We are going to get a fruitful message from him of how the world can be a better place. There's nothing as beautiful as unity, as being together, as loving each other, regardless of our race, nationality, and where we may come from. In your journey, what is that thing that you may mention to us that has shaped you into a leader you are right now?
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll make a correction in my name.
Yes.
Ambassador Mohamed Baswaleike Zala.
Yeah.
So you left out my name.
My name. Yes.
And you have correctly said, I'm the Deputy Head of Mission, Uganda Embassy in Doha. We have a large number of Ugandans here. It's a pleasure that we interact with them quite often. Some people say that leadership is inborn, but lately we find people who also say that I am self-made. So I do not know which is which.
Yes.
But personally, I picked interest in leadership from my parents. For the number of generations behind me, they were leaders. But most importantly, my father, my late father, who was a religious leader, and I was so close to him. I saw him serving, unreservedly serving humanity. And I saw people really appreciating the works he was doing, the respect they used to accord to him. And since I moved with him, by the level stage of primary 5, I traversed the whole country, because I was moving with him everywhere he went. When he sat with the dignitaries, I was there on the Kameme. Deep inside me, as a small boy, I was like, when I grow up, I want to be like him. That is what inspired me to take up leadership roles. And because he was a religious leader, I also took on leadership of Muslim students associations, all the schools I went through. I never applied for prefectship or becoming a class monitor, but it was a form of leadership, leading Muslim students associations from senior 1 to college level. It built the leadership qualities in me. I'm a person who is committed to results. I have got ambition, and when I decide that I want to do something that I am a go-getter, it must be done. And it must be done to perfection. That is my weakness. that I am a perfectionist. People may think that it's a good thing, but usually it's very difficult working with perfectionists. The slightest deviation you make, you'll have serious trouble with the perfectionists. And in most occasions, it puts me on collision course with people I work with. That's why I call it weakness. So, to answer your question, what inspiration can people pick from my leadership?
Yes.
Have ambition. It's very important. And have strategies and tactics. Achieve your ambition. The strategies are very important because these are the core values that lead you to the attainment of your objective. The tactics are also important, but the principle is the most important. Strategies can change along the way. Tactics can change along the way. It's like coming to this place. It's called Makia.
Yes, Al-Makia.
Al-Makia.
Yes.
The strategy could be to get here by road, 20 minutes, or by air, which will take some time checking in at the airfield where you are setting off from.
Yes.
Or you come riding or jogging. All of those are different routes, but they lead you
to one destination.
But what's important is to determine the most favorable winds that will sail the ship to its exact destination. The destination is the ambition, what you want to achieve, and how to determine the best route, the most favorable winds that will get you to that ambition, to that destination. So the destination is the principle. In this case, what is the principle? Leadership. I want to be a leader. That one doesn't change.
It should be consistent.
It has to be consistent, using different strategies, using different avenues, using different tactics, but the principle remains. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. One thing I've learned from your submission is having an aim, and you should be very persistent towards what you want to become. And beyond the title of ambassador, who are you as a person and what values guide your decisions every day?
I've already told you that I'm a go-getter.
Yes.
When I set out to do something, it must be done. To give you a brief on my political background, I have served at all levels. I've served at LOC1 as a secretary for youth. I've served at LC2 as general secretary. I have served as a councillor at division level. I have served as mayor of the second largest city in the country, that is Jinja, for 2 consecutive terms. I'm the only mayor who has served that long, who has served 2 terms in that city. Since 1906, when that term started, I've served as a youth leader, chairman Jinja District Youth Council. I've been in active politics. I've served as the national chairman, the Democratic Party, the Fijian Diplomatic Service. I've served as a youth leader of that political party at the national level, national chairman. And I'm now a diplomat. 9 years since I joined diplomatic service in 2017. So you can see that there is consistency in pursuit of my leadership ambition.
And it shows that you have taken from step 1 to where you have become.
Exactly. I've never skipped any ladder. There is only one position I haven't served and I'm not interested in it. I have reached the apex. So that is what shapes me. Was that your question?
Yes.
What shapes me? Consistency. And committed to results.
Yes.
In addition, a leader must be informed. I usually find trouble with some people at home because I'm always on the phone. But they don't know what I'm doing on the phone. At times they misinterpret, they mistake what I'm doing on the phone. But I'm on international news.
Getting information.
We grew up, the elders were telling us that education is key and knowledge is power. Without knowledge, you are not a leader. It is knowledge which guides decision making. Without doing research, you cannot plan. And without planning, you cannot have a program of action. Without a program of action, you cannot serve the people. So research, investment in research and planning is a very important part in my leadership career. Then social capital. You must have people around you. Find time and come to Ginger and talk to people who know me.
Yes.
Ask them who my friends are. They are not going to point at even one elite. I don't have them, but they are few. And those ones who are in my circles are the ones I went to primary school with.
A long-term friendship.
Yes, because they are memories, old memories to cherish.
Yes.
You sit, you reminisce.
Stories to tell.
You refresh your mind and your body. Those are the only elites. My colleagues I went to primary school with, those ones you find them in my company. The rest you will not find them near me. I am always with the smallest of the smallest in society. The low people, the ordinary people. It's not good to call someone low.
Yes.
Call people high. But then this is my social capital. Even at my residence.
Yes.
The gates are open
for people.
It is social capital, just like a business person will open up a shop selling bananas, matoke, selling pancakes, that is the store, selling groceries. To me as a leader, that is not the type of stock I need. The store I need are the people, social capital. Those are my strengths. They are the roots of my leadership. They are my pillars. And many a times they have saved my life. They are passed over information
to you,
which I couldn't ordinarily get. A person who cleans the office will at times get information much more faster than you do. And then he or she comes to you and tell you that, Mukuru, there is something which is about to happen in this city.
Okay.
So it is not good to be boisterous. Their leaders have said, when they enter the office, they are boisterous. They are showing how much authority they wield in leadership. You do not influence things by showing how much authority you have, because you already have it. Again, why show it?
I think that is something they say, that respect is not commanded.
Exactly. So your grasp of ideas, like I've said, the research, the planning, your grasp of ideas will influence the people you lead much more faster than showing them how much authority
you have.
You wield. Those are the attributes that shape me as a leader.
And I'm grateful to be experiencing and listening to your story and your journey. You have talked about social capital. I just want you to advise me and the youth who are watching us there. At this generation we're living in now, when someone talks about social capital, what we think about is befriending people, those we think are successful in life. Can you draw a light in that?
It is not bad
Yes.
associating with people who are successful in life, because success
Yes.
is all we are looking for. But it does not mean either that people who are not successful in life
Yes.
are useless. They could be having ideas
Yes.
which are buried in their heads, in their brains, and those ideas will help you navigate to the next level. For instance, a real estate owner, the owner of this estate here, this beautiful estate,
Yes.
does he have the masonry arts?
No.
Does he know how to mix cement
No.
and sand?
He doesn't.
So this ordinary person has got a contribution to make to the tycoon
Okay.
who owns this estate.
Yes.
In 2010, I was privileged to attend the World Urban Forum 5 in Rio de Janeiro, that is Brazil. And the theme for that conference, the World Urban Forum, is the United Nations Habitat Conference, which brings together all urban cities in the country to reflect on urban resilience, that human activity we are doing on urban, the construction of factories, emission into the water bodies, the cutting of trees, the dumping of refuse, solid waste management, with methane affecting the ozone layer, the environment, name it and name it. That is what World Urban Forum is about. I'm forgetting how often it takes place. I think it is every after 3 years. So the theme for that year's conference was the right to the city.
The right
to the city, bridging the urban divide. A city like Doha,
Yes.
the right to this city, the city like a Ginger, the right to the city, a city like Kampala, the right to the city, bridging the urban divide. Now that complicates the thing.
Yes.
But what does it mean? It means that all people have got a right to be in the city. The rich and the poor,
The poor.
the educated, less educated, and uneducated. All of us have got a right
To live there.
to live in the city. You'll say that, no. The city is meant for rich people. Who collects garbage, which is generated by the rich people? It is the poor.
Poor.
Who washes my car? The powerful car I drive in Ginger. The powerful car I drive in Doha.
Yes.
It is the poor. During COVID-19 helped us to know the most essential people in society, especially in urban.
Yes.
All of us with our degrees,
Yes.
with our powerful title or excellencies, doctor, engineer, blah, blah, according to the COVID-19, okay, let me use the word guidelines.
Guidelines, yes.
They told us to stay indoors. The only people who were allowed to remain on the streets are the garbage collectors, the cesspool emptiers, the health workers, the right to the city, bridging the urban divide. So who was more essential
At that point,
during COVID-19?
at that point, it was this.
Those ordinary people. Cesspool emptiers, the health workers, the right to the city, bridging the urban divide. So who was more essential
At that point,
during COVID-19?
At that point, it was this.
Those ordinary people. So associating with successful people in society is not bad. Maybe it will open doors for you.
Yes.
It will lead you to the next stage in your aspirations. But then, these other people who call small people are equally important. And they are genuine friends.
Yes.
I didn't want to go in that area.
Yes.
Because now, the person who is maybe at the same level with me in different areas, maybe is envious.
Yes.
Why him? We went to school together.
Yes.
We studied together up to this level. Why him?
Why him?
But now this one here, let me tell you, give you a story, a very interesting story.
Yes.
In 2006, when I vied for the office of mayor in the municipal council, now a seated was a municipality at that time.
Yes.
I went to one of the ghetto areas. It's called Chibugamba, in Masesa 1. It overlooks Lake Victoria, a very beautiful site, but it is ghetto there. There I found there an old man with a friend. They were drinking. One of them got so happy, so excited when he saw me, one of the old men. He lifted me shoulder high. He actually put me on his shoulders. And he started moving around with me when I was up there waving to the people, the voters.
Yes.
And you know what he was saying? Owamani Kezaala. Owamani Kezaala. Do you know what Owamani means?
The powerful.
The powerful. But up there, I was like, this old man, why is this so happy about me?
Yes.
He had gray hair. My hair has also now started turning white, but for him, it was already white. 2006. Finally, when he brought me down, I looked at him like this at close range. And I noticed it was Masava. My OB ministry, I did in the senior secondary school. We start senior 4, same day for the Uganda Service of Education. I told him, Masava. Are you Masava? Yes. I'm your baby.
Wow.
It was already an old man. Why? Due to alcohol.
Alcohol.
Vested in life and resigned. Then I started interpreting what he was saying, the slogan he was chanting, Owamani. He was actually not saying meaning Owamani. It was meaning our man. Our man, Kezaala. But the tongue had since changed. He could no longer pronounce it the correct way, our man. He was saying our man. And me even also up there, I was also like, oh, our man. When the doctor says the man was meaning our man. So I told him after elections, come to my office. I already had a political office at that time. I was chairman of the city in the central division. Good enough, I won the election. He came to the town hall, asked him, Masawa, and I helped with my copy. He came with his small boy.
Yes.
He pointed. What can I help you? That there is even no food for that.
For the child.
Asked him, can I give you capital? He said, no. I want to go back to Mbale. All I need is transport to take me back to my ancestral place in Mbale with this boy. So that I started him right there. I gave him the transport. I gave him some little money to start on. I could not risk giving him money for doing business because it would just, I think he would just die of alcohol.
Yes, it would be another capital for alcohol.
But what are we looking for in this long story?
Yes.
A genuine person.
A genuine person.
Masawa was solo. He was not successful in life.
Yes.
But he was a genuine friend.
Had a genuine heart.
A genuine heart for me. And in that ghetto area, I'm telling you, the number of votes he looked for, and it's one of the sectors of the municipality that determine the person who wins. Masesa 1, I think it has the largest number of votes. Did a very commendable job.
Oh.
Whereas Mr. Nanyumba, You who went to school, and you're like me, on polling day, the day we go for elections, you are busy recording a podcast somewhere. You do not even go to the polling station to vote. So you see how important Masaba is to me that
yes, I see.
You are busy going for a seminar, you are going to Zimbabwe to make a presentation. No, I'm doing research, I have a presentation tomorrow, I'm unable to go to the polling station.
I have an appointment.
But this small person
was there for you.
Will go to the polling station and you even stay there and get the votes. You live and fight the rest of his life.
I think that goes back to, there's one message I carry forward from my parents. When we were growing up, they normally used to tell us that, George, you need people more than they need you. And that is a message that has made me more humble in life and respecting every person I find on my way, because I know I'm not that perfect to do things by myself. However, I need people to push me forward.
Sure.
Thank you so much for that encouragement. So coming to this question, in simple terms, why does the relationship between Uganda and Qatar matter to the ordinary people?
First of all, I want to extend great appreciation to His Highness the Emir of Qatar, his government, and his citizens for opening up the gates of Qatar to our sons and daughters.
Yes.
You are quite a big number in Qatar. What is on record?
Yes.
As per the data I have 2 years back, you are 26,000 Ugandans.
Wow.
We have not updated it since. You could have shot to 3,000, to 30,000. We are working on it right now. There is an application we are developing. Those young men I traveled with, they are developing an online application.
Wow.
Which will help us to know the exact number of Ugandans who are coming in, who are staying, who are living. So creating 30,000 jobs for our sons and daughters is no small thing.
Yes.
We have created an enabling environment in Uganda as government to employ our youth.
Yes.
But young people in Uganda constitute the majority. 65% to 70% are young people. They are not old people like me. So the opportunities are there, but at the rate at which we are manufacturing children is also it's high. So we find ourselves challenged. So many young men, young women, hiring powerful academic certificates, but then the job market is not able to absorb all of them. So Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and other countries, but in this case you asked me about Qatar because it's my area of jurisdiction. So that matters very much to us. Young people are easily and highly susceptible. They are highly vulnerable. You can easily use them to do both good and bad. So when they remain on the streets, jobless, they are aging, they are getting married, they are making families, they are getting responsibilities, and they are not employed, they can become a challenge, a big challenge to society. Although sending young men and women out of the country, we are exporting a labor force which will stay behind and invest those energies in the production process of the country.
Yes.
But 26,000 of a population of 49 million, it does not happen. What remains is still good enough.
Because 20 or 30,000, it is like 0.0.
Exactly.
Yes.
One of the things that bring in foreign exchange into the country, I'm now forgetting the exact amount.
Yes.
I don't know whether it's $2 billion or $4 billion.
Mm.
Ugandans in the diaspora,
Yes.
you, George, and these other people, the camera is not capturing, plus others outside there.
Yes.
You are one of the strongest pillars of the economy.
Of the country.
The money you bring into Uganda, in terms of remittances, the salary you get here, and you send to your brother to go to school, you send to your mother, your father for medication, you help your sister. That is what we call diaspora remittances. The money Ugandans send back home,
yes,
it is greater than Uganda's biggest or number one foreign exchange earner, which is coffee.
Oh.
It's the number one foreign exchange earner.
Yes.
In terms of products. But the money which comes from you people here,
yes,
is much more than the money which comes from
coffee.
It's in trillions. And the biggest percentage of that money comes from the Gulf.
The Gulf, yes.
Yes, from the Gulf, and Qatar is one of the Gulf countries. You asked me, why do you think Qatar matters to you?
Yes.
And this is the point I'm still
expounding. Yeah.
Qatar has also opened up trade doors. I'm in charge of economic and commercial diplomacy at the embassy. I promote the economic and commercial interests of Uganda in the state of Qatar. We are the number one exporters of avocado in this country. Uganda, we control 35% of the market share on the shelves. We are the top exporters of nail patch in this country.
Nail patch.
95% of the market share is controlled by Uganda. We supply the sweetest and the most preferred sweet potatoes on the Qatar shelves.
Yes, actually I found it already.
Every mall for us, Uganda, every mall you go to, you'll find the Uganda sweet potato. It does not stay beyond 2 days.
Yes.
This country is a multinationality country. There are so many nationalities here. Indians are the majority, there are 800,000. But when you add on the Nepalese, the Bangladesh, those ones, Pakistani, they are over 1 million. The second biggest population here are Egyptians. Egyptians are followed by Filipinos. When it comes to Africans, the black Africans like me and you, I think Kenyans are the majority.
Yes.
Then we also come in, Ugandans with 26,000. So you find here citizens of Malawi, Zambia, Sudan, Zimbabwe, different countries, Europeans, Arabs from other African countries, even in the Arab countries here, plus the Levant, that is Syria, Palestine, and Lebanon. Why they are called Levant? Because they are colonized by France. Then the rest were colonized by Britain, the Great Britain. But in all of these nationalities, whoever you meet will tell you that the Uganda sweet potato is the best. We export wheat and bran into this country. And forgetting the other commodities, actually we're looking at those commodities today.
What about the pineapple? Because I think we have.
Unfortunately, we have the best pineapple in the world. In the world. Go to America, talk to an American who has been to Uganda. Go to India. Go to Europe.
Yes.
Go anywhere, they will tell you that the Uganda pineapple is the best, the most sweetest. But somehow, I'm still investigating why we do not have the Uganda pineapple
best
on the shelves.
Yes.
But my suspicion is the size. These days, people don't like very huge things. Someone wants a small pineapple, which you put in the fridge, then cut it, eat.
I think that can
all of it at a go.
I think that can be a reason why.
Yes, but ours big. It means someone will make a slice, then put back the fridge, then tomorrow, then put back.
Yes.
And in the process, you might end up getting food poisoning. I hope you're aware of that.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
So I'm still investigating. Could it be because of the size? Or we do not have enough production in the country?
Maybe.
And to be precise, the pineapple we talk about, the sweetest, it is from Kayunga.
Kayunga district?
Yes, not every pineapple. Yes. I don't know what is in there, soil texture, or whatever the atmosphere of Kayunga. I don't know. All Uganda pineapple is good. It is sweet. But the sweetest is Kayunga. So, it could also be true that we do not have enough production to sustain exports. So that is one area, an additional area why Qatar matters so much to Uganda.
Yes.
Recently in October, we would not have been having Qatar Embassy in Kampala, but because of the ever-growing bilateral relations in October, they opened up their foreign mission in Qatar, and this will help us to strengthen the bilateral relations, the movements of people and goods between the two countries. They have also been there for us. I remember when I first came here, I came in February 2022.
Yes.
A few months later, government of Qatar gave a donation of $11.7 million to government of Uganda to help us in the refugee communities areas, on all those areas. And specifically, the biggest portion of that money went on the girl child to ensure that the girl child does not drop out of school. And that is very important. And that very point, I know maybe you could be having other questions, but you remind me that one will lead us to the major question who are being here today.
Certainly.
But you can, if you still have some, you can raise the questions.
All right. From there, talking about the relationship of these two countries, Uganda and Kenya, actually we're very grateful for the environment that has been provided here in Qatar for the government of Qatar, because we feel safe working, living, studying in this country. And I think it's one of the privileges and beautiful things we earn as Ugandans here in Qatar. As well, how can young Ugandans position themselves to benefit from the growing relationship?
I have opportunity that I interact with Ugandans so much.
Yes.
Like I've told you, my method of work, my culture, my upbringing. I'm not an office person. You wanted to come and do this recording from my place. I told you, no, I want to come to your place.
Yes.
You'll find me in saloons operated by Ugandans. Yeah, in Doha. You'll find me in their restaurants. Why shouldn't I go to a restaurant where there is Qatar? Because I miss it so much. I like it so much. Matoke lately, I like matoke. Initially I was not a matoke person, but now I like it. For health reasons. I like it so much, but for health reasons, again, I have to. I don't want to go into the details of my health. Yeah, but I try to avoid putting on weight, all of those. So matoke, I like it. Kabalagala, I like it so much. Kabalagala with the black tea, that one is enough for me for a meal. By the way, people want to go and buy new phone and simanyi sente.